MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next.
Let's play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Will Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
One.
To first. Chassin fields it cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Up next for the Rangers, Nolan Fontana, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So striding in, Nomar Mazara. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Mazara.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Rangers turned away in the first. On to the second now in Arlington with no score. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Hits this one hard the other way. To his left, Lugo. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Batting 8.
So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Kyle Anderson. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Myers playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing.
1-2.
Fouled off. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Fontana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Guzman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he got him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Settling in now, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping up now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Into the box, Tim Kugler.
Now batting, third base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kugler.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1-2, here it comes. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Now, Kyle Anderson.
Designated hitter, Kyle Anderson.
And this will be fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rangers nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Will Myers. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Up next for the
Stepping
Rangers,
in now, Nolan
the
Fontana.
shortstop,
As he'll go
Nolan
after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. To his left, Russell. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. No hits to this point.
30, Nomar.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Horn is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Ready for another shot now, Ronald Guzman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's Rognadodor now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Lugo is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Zero.
1-2. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Corley is there, 1 away. Digging in, Tim Kugler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Kyle Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.